and my wife's coming down tonight. So now he's won, we're all going out for a meal. So it's good news. We've been planning this meal for 3 years, and it's the first time he's won a first round here.
You in hot water?
Yeah, always, always.
Let's go back in there, and Kyren Wilson breaking off for the match.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll have to see a complete reversal of form here from Andy Lee for him to take this match further than 4 frames. Nothing I've seen, and I know Darren has played with this young man in the amateur tournaments that go on all around the world, so I'll take his word that he's a lot better player than he's shown today. Obviously he must be, but he's had enough chances, and once again you see that attacking safety from Kyren. He's putting the pressure bang on Andy Lee here, opening the reds, first opportunity.
That's a good safety shot. Almost touching that bottom cushion makes cueing a lot more difficult, obviously. Only hit the top part of the cue wall. And that's a good replay.
Yeah, excellent. But when we saw that close-up, that's exactly what you were saying, wasn't it? He's taking the cue back slow, but he is still coming through quick, isn't he? But, you know, if you hit the centre of the cue ball and push the cue through straight, as he does, then it shouldn't be a problem. But, as I say, he is self-critical with the fact that his cue ball should be a little bit better than what he is, or has to be if he's going to win regularly.
Well, Trump goes through the ball very quickly, doesn't he? And he doesn't get some spin on the ball. Again, he's the most powerful hitter, I think, in the game.
Yeah, and the amazing thing, of course, about Judd Trump, when you see him addressing the ball, he's hitting on one side of it, isn't he? He's playing a little bit of right-hand side, and I think at the moment Judd's going through a really good period of his career, and I think because he's hitting the ball a bit smoother, he's not hitting at the ball, so to speak.
No, he's still hitting them.
Well, he's hitting them, but not as bad as he used to
Yeah,
me.
but his right-hand side, if you watch it close up in slow motion, you'll see that his hand, as he starts to deliver, compensates for the right-hand side. He's back in the centre of the ball. I mean, you can't hit the ball like him if you're not hitting the centre, can you? It's
no,
impossible,
absolutely.
You know, but he's playing brilliant, to be honest. I mean, it's good to see it.
And that's why I think if he gives himself more time to hit the ball, he's more chance to find the middle of the cue ball. I think when he starts lashing at one or two, then he's putting out a little bit of unintentional side on.
think we can get through to this red in the corner, but black's not available. Bridging's a little bit awkward. Maybe able to get up for the blue. Oh, that's handy.
There's always a gap.
Always a gap. There he needs one. Be nice to see him make a break now. I'm not really worried who wins this match, but you don't like to see people playing bad, and we've all done it. We know what it feels like.
Six. Seven. Twelve. Thirteen. Andy Lee, 13.
Well, at least he goes back to his seat having not missed. Okay, he played a poor positional shot, but he's played a good safety one to finish. Scored more points in this frame now, those 13, than he has in any of the other three. Kyren just getting out of the way there, just allowing the referee to see the position of the cue ball in case she has to replace it. Can he sneak past the green? I don't know. He might have to put a little trace aside, and when the cue ball's close to the cushion, that's not easy. No, he's hitting it in the middle, the white, so he thinks he can just get past the green. Yep, perfect. Well, I didn't think it was going to be that perfect. Oh, this game. When you're struggling, need a bit of luck. Never get any.
Following a miss. Kyren Wilson, 4.
Well, that was a poor misjudgment there. And missed call, but obviously it won't be taken. Nice easy red. As long as he can miss the cannon on the black, he should be okay. And he could.
1.
And that left him on the black. So here's a chance to close the match out.
9. $16. 17. 24. 25.
There's a good chance here now to finish the match off. Red's not in perfect positions, but I don't care what people say about Kyren Wilson. I don't think his position's too bad. Makes up for this pot in, that's for sure.
32.
Just a fraction short here. He's going to have to pot the red and slip off those 2 reds. He's having a look as if it's it could hit those 2 reds too thick and it won't run through for the black. So he's having another look round, making sure. Oh, that was unlucky. If you hadn't double kissed that red, you'd have been perfect on the black there. As played, as you can see it there now, we'll come off the side cushion and be right on the black. So whether he takes this black on or not, I don't know. It looks as if he's going to. It's rather thin, isn't it? That was close.
Kyren Wilson, 33.
Yeah, we were criticising Ronnie or Sullivan in his last match, that type of shots that you take on when you're in this position. I don't think he'd have played that if he'd have been playing one of the top players, and the match would have been in the balance. Very low percentage success rate on a cut like that. You want to catch this too thin. Well, as long as he caught it that thin, well done. Very well done. Excellent shot. A worthy tap on the table from Kyren. Could quite easily have left this red to the left corner. I think it's a bit too close to the cushion. He'll be getting the cut. Little shake of the head there from Andy. And a reluctant tap on the table. I don't think he means it. Coming round to see if he can cut the red in. Oh, it's a thin one. It's a thin one. Oh, it doesn't look too bad from there. It's a bit off the cushion. Back for a second look. Yeah, there it looks close to the cushion, looks impossible, but if we look from there, you can see that it's just off the cushion. If you could hit this, obviously very thin, but he played a safety shot not long ago and hit it mighty fine. Hit this thin, he'll pot this red. No. Too thick, but it's reasonably safe. Well, there's an example of the potting prowess of Kyren Wilson, which makes him a very dangerous opponent for anybody. What a pot that was. That really was top draw.
Eight. Nine.
There's that pot again, so close to the cushion. Had to cue it so well. Okay, the circumstances didn't make it as much pressure on the pot as there would normally have been, but don't come much better than that. Top draw. And now everything clear for a frame and match winning visit.
16.
40 points to lead. Two reds, two colours.
17.
It'll be all over.
$23. 24.
'So that's it.
31.
Snooker's required 55 points difference, just 51 remaining, but now only 43 remaining.
32.
With 56 the difference, so Andy Lee has played his last shot. He'd be very disappointed, as we say, and nobody really likes to see someone come out in the arena and not produce the best, but that can happen at snooker. There'll only be one winner, and it's been Kyren
39.
Wilson that's dominated, really, from phrase one.
40.
It's just the only disappointing for Kyren is the fact that he's not made a century break. But everything else seems in good working order. There'll be harder battles to come, of course,
48.
if he's going to pick up this trophy at the end of the week.
$51. 53. 56.
'Yeah, nice cannon.
60.
But I don't think he's knocked the blue on. Unless it doesn't look as though it passes the black. Exhibition shot, double in the middle or something. Anyway, it didn't matter, the frame was over. Andy Lee